Fellas, what's up, Kenny?
Hey, Mike, it's Kevin. How you doing?
Kevin and Freshman. Oh, what's up, Kevin? What's up?
Mike, my boy and I were sitting here, we're listening to all these guys call up in support of Daniel Murphy. And, you're hammering them pretty hard, bringing up, offense, defense, all this thing. But one thing that you forgot to mention is what about grit? What about the fact that this guy goes out there and plays this hard every day, any position that they have? Is it wrong for a Mets fan to want to cheer for that guy?
No.
Is it wrong for us to want him to do the good? Who else am I supposed to cheer for? Carlos Beltran? Carlos Delgado?
I didn't ask you to cheer for anybody. I don't care what you do. You want to? Is your job? Do you want to win a pennant, or do you want a bunch of? I get you a bunch of guys who are AA guys or AAA guys who will try real hard. Is that what you're looking for?
No, you know what I'm looking for from you? Give me some guys that we can get on our team next year that we can put Daniel Murphy at first.
You can't.
There's no one.
You can't. You can't.
So you tell me if we get Holiday.
It's still not enough. Still not enough. You can't, if you're Omar Minaya, you can't put your team out there next year with him playing first base. And here's the other problem you got with him. And you Met fans are going to have to get to reality with this. He can't play in the outfield. So he doesn't have another position. And he can't play first base. And he has no power. So how are you playing him? You guys, would you rather play him and lose? Is that the idea?
No. What if he goes and plays winter ball? What if they teach him second base? Those numbers that
he can't play first base. He's now going to play second. He went out to the Arizona League last year to play second base. He bombed. He's not a big-time fielder. You guys got to get a grip. I understand you like the idea of this guy. Is he the only guy who ever tried on the Mets? Does talent? Yeah. Keith Hernandez has told you he should be the Met everyday first baseman next year? He has not. He has not told you that.
He is a very good kid.
No, he hasn't. He has not. Yeah, you know what? If Keith Hernandez told you he's a very good hitter, then if he uttered those words, then he's just trying to be nice. Just like the other night when he said, "Well, I guess he doesn't have very good footwork." He was trying to be nice. Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to say he's full, but
he can't play the position. He can't play first base. He can't play left. You put him in left field, Johan Santana's going to go home.
But Mike, that's not going to stop Mets fans from calling up.
Well, did you like it? Did you like it this year when he was out in left field and Johan Santana was winning a game in the 8th inning and the ball hit him on the head?
Mike, everyone talks about that, and all they talk about is the first sentence in that quote. They don't go on to talk about how Johan Santana then went on to say about 5 nice things about this kid.
Wait a second. Johan Santana gave him up in the locker room. I was watching. Okay. Now, and Kevin, let me ask you something. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to next year, right now, Kevin. Go ahead. We're going to give you a chance here, okay? Give me Murphy's statistics. If I give him first base all year next year, give me his statistics for the season.
290, 17, 18 home runs, 80 RBIs, maybe 60 runs scored.
That's terrible. And if that's you with your rose-colored glasses for a guy who can't field and can't run.
What if he's Ben Simmons, Mike? What if he's Ben Simmons?
It's nice if you got the Yankee lineup. That's okay. But if your job is to put a team on the field, hey, Manuel was his biggest backer. Manuel don't want him as an everyday player next year, and he's his biggest backer. He loved him going into this year. Omar loved them going into this year. He's going to get them fired next year if they go with him. What about their careers? What is it? Is the idea, is this Daniel Murphy or bust here? It doesn't matter if they win or lose as long as Murphy plays 150 games?
Then why do you love him so much? Then why does fans like me call up and...
Well, you tell me. Why do you love him so much? I'm asking you why.
Because it seems like he wears his heart on his sleeve.
He's the only guy on the team who tries?
No, believe me, that guy is David Gray has more heart on the team than most other guys. Mike, I know the Canadian team.
Well, that doesn't interest me if you go to 20 games. That's fine. If you do or you don't, that doesn't matter whether you watch them at home or go to 20 games. Makes no difference to me. Okay, so I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate against fans who watch on television. So I'm not discriminating against another fan who calls who doesn't go to 20 games. That doesn't matter to me. What do you think that statement means that you go to 20 games? What does that mean?
I'll tell you exactly what it means.
Good.
The camera's not on Daniel Murphy all the time. But when you're a big team and you can watch him all the time,
Well, listen, I sit 3 feet from Daniel Murphy when I go to the games, okay? 3 feet. And they're pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah, you know, ask my guys if they're in the dugout, okay? They're in the first row behind it, okay? And the bottom line is, he's not an everyday first baseman. And I hate to break it to you. Now, if you want to find him another position, get to work. And you already tried left field, so maybe you want to make him a pitcher. You know, maybe you make it. You want to make him. Maybe he's got a knuckleball. You can make him an everyday pitcher. Right?
You're totally wrong. He is an everyday first baseman. He's our everyday first baseman.
On a team that lost 90-something games.
But I'm saying, but he's already got, Mike. He's already got.
He's got a .312 on base percentage.
I know his numbers. What about the guys sitting in front of him? What about the guys?
They're not going to be there next year. The guys who have been playing on that team. Hey, does Corey Sullivan try hard?
Of course he does.
Does he try hard? You want him on a team next year?
No.
Why not?
Wait, time out. Is he the only guy like Murphy?
Wait, no. I just asked you something. Does he try hard?
He does, but he's older.
All right. So he's gone. He's not allowed to be on the team next year, though.
No, I'd rather take a shot with the younger guy.
All right. So Murphy's going to be because he's going to improve a lot, right?
I believe.
Now, did they tell us? Did they tell us at the start of the year last year that Murphy was going to be a good left fielder? Did they tell you that? How did that work out? How did that work out? Did they tell you? How did that work out that he was going to be okay in left field? Oh no! Well, you know, Kevin, if you didn't hear them say that they were, if you didn't hear them say that they thought he was fine in left field last year, then you weren't watching or you weren't paying attention because they said it plenty. Okay, they said it plenty. They said it to me in spring training. They said it plenty. You know, you got to explain to your fan base why there's so many people that you. So here's what I'm getting from the Met fan. It's okay. You want to lose 95 games and have a team of Daniel Murphys. That's okay. It's your business. Sure, I'll tell you one thing. The Mets don't have to spend a lot of money to keep Daniel Murphy happy. Because nobody's going to want him. And the only reason you're making this about Daniel Murphy is you're trying to. I got guys calling me up trying to see if they can somehow develop the team so that he can play every day. Because he tries hard. So what you're telling me is you got a team of guys that don't try hard. So you Met fans, you'd rather have Daniel Murphy on your team than Reyes, right? Because we all know Reyes has his days where he isn't breaking it. And you'd rather have Daniel Murphy on your team or Reyes? You'd rather have Daniel Murphy on your team or Beltran? And if you call me up and tell me you'd rather have Daniel Murphy than Reyes or Beltran, then you know what? Baseball's not your game. Because this guy, listen, the world is full of plenty of guys who can slide and get their uniform dirty and try hard. That doesn't make you a major leaguer. Doesn't make you an everyday player because you can try hard. Nice quality, I agree. They all should try hard. I give you that one right now. They all should try hard. But the idea that that's the only reason he gets to play, hey, he's going to get guys fired. Omar Emanuel put him out there every day and ask him to do the job at first base. He's going to get them fired. Scott in Queens, what's up, Scott?